You and 2B are trying to co-parent a Tamagotchi. So far, you've kept it alive.
You are ill. You're one step removed from Misato. She's extremely judgy, like every cat is. Don't ask me how I know this.
It's all perfectly scientific.
He's stealing underwear. It's always him stealing underwear. You know what? I think a houseplant has it easier. Yeah, I'm basic.
All right, everyone, welcome to another meeting of Waifuss Anonymous. We are here to share, support, and call out Xeno for setting new records in romantic delusion. Today's topic, the bad decisions we make in the name of 2D love. Senpai, we're giving you the floor, but, just know we will be judging you lovingly and harshly.
You're a dick. I mean, how much more can I say? It doesn't really matter. You're a dick.
It's true. We're going to do this whether you like it or not. Right, so I'll start with a confession of my own. I've been spending so much time defending Makima online that my family thinks I've joined a political movement. So, how do I explain this without making things even worse?
You're sick. You are ill. You're one step removed from Misato. You need help. How do you explain this without making it worse?
Tell them she's got the best plans. She knows the greatest of devils.
The problem here is, right, I know what's to come because I've read the manga. And I'm like, look. I was told it was a good investment. It would set me up for the future. Everything was going to be okay. And then she just comes in and, destroys the economy. And, it's like, oh shit, what's it called? Hold on. There's actually an anime that I want to reference. But the name is like really bizarre. It's like C for Money and Control, I think. What the fuck? This is a dumb name. This show's got a dumb name. C, the Money of Soul and Possibility Control. All right, there you go. So that's the reference. Yeah. So,
Mr. Xeno, how would your daily life be affected if you had to care for an anime cat girl who expects to be cuddled at 3 a.m., knocks things off the shelves for fun, and gets jealous of your actual cat? What level of emotional resilience and snack budgeting would be required to take care of a clingy anime girl who demands attention like a cat but complains like a girlfriend?
I think I'm going to make reference to Rem thing from How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. So she's the cat girl from How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, I think. And yeah, I kind of feel like she's super clingy. She's extremely judgy, like every cat is. Snack budget would have to be like 80% cat related, 20% the bread for me, maybe just bread crusts. And just hope that she doesn't summon another demon lord.
Okay, so Xeno, what is the best way to prevent someone from sneaking into your room to watch you sleep?
I think a follow-up question is, are they ninja or not? Because if they're ninja, there is no way to prevent it. Unless you have another ninja to fight it. I think there's an anime, I don't know its name, where there's this girl that she's got a sword or something, and she's half asleep, and then she just goes into full-blown murder mode. So the only thing I can think of is getting trained so rigorously to becoming, adept at protecting yourself while being half asleep. Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna have to try and find this for you, Nasuth. I'll try and find it for you.
Like Zenitsu if he was a likable character.
Yes, like Zenitsu if he was a likable character. There we go. This joke still works, and we can use Zenitsu as a backup.
All right, Marin Kitagawa has offered to cosplay as your waifu at a convention for a price. Who do you pick? How much does it cost you? And how badly does the entire situation backfire?
Only if we had checkbooks anymore, and I would just say I'd just give her a blank check. Okay, I'm gonna say 2B because I think Marin has the right body proportions for 2B. Don't ask me how I know this.
Lots of careful science, many measurements.
It's all perfectly scientific.
But I think it would go wrong because she would try to go the more anime style 2B than the game style 2B. So she'll actually try to increase her bust size. And it's just like, no, you're ruining it. And also, like, she won't have any of the weapons or like a pod with her or anything like that. And it just like, yeah, you're ruining it.
So, how would you survive the eternal pursuit of the immortal snail if it was a yandere waifu obsessed with you, unkillable, and whispering, "Notice me, senpai," every time it gets 5 inches closer?
Depends on the waifu. So, if it was like a waifu that I liked, let's say, for example, Hestia from Danmachi, then I would want to be within some degree of proximity, right? Like, yeah, Hestia, yeah, you're so cool. I'm just gonna sidestep like this way about like 5-10 meters. You keep doing your, yeah, Hestia. If it's is it Yun? No, what's her name?
Gasai?
Yeah, motherfucking Gasai. Oh, fucking Future Diaries. I was like, no, I'm gonna be on the other side of the planet for this one. Fucking move, motherfucker.
What if it was one of the girls from School Days?
I'd probably try to seek. Right. Okay. So obviously everyone knows about Muskrat's dream to colonize Mars. I would volunteer to be one of the animal test subject people that would go to Mars to fight killer cockroaches and get horribly murder killed to get away from it. There you go.
Okay, so Xeno, who is the craziest anime sim whose attention you could survive?
So they're simping for me.
Yeah.
You get to be the waifu.
I'm the waifu now. Oh, there's a pseudo obvious answer. Yeah, I'm basic. I'm gonna say the character I could survive the excessive attention from is Toru from Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Because I do argue Toru simps hard for Kobayashi. Or because I say Kobayashi so often, I'm also going to throw in there Tobichi from Data Life. That girl fucking cray, but yeah, I could dig it. Hello members of the jury. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and especially to the supporters. Of course, this is the segment where, whoa, please don't skip, please, just a minute of your time. I would like to direct your attention to Exhibit A. Now, one may wonder, what does the graph tell us? Well, in fact, it tells us the amount of capital needed for the production of 1 month's worth of Notice Me Senpai. Now, ideally, as a senpai, such as myself, one needs to spend this entire graph's worth of dollars to create a month's worth of episodes. This graph is segmented to reveal where the funds come from and where it goes. The blue and red bits are a combination of supporter funds as well as my own back pocket in order to pay for the video editor. The yellow bit, that's the funds needed to pay for actors to come in, do a merry jig, and then ultimately the show is animated. The issue is that the yellow bit costs more than the blue and red bits combined. I can't afford to absorb the yellow bit too, so I'm reaching out to you, the viewers. If you like the direction the show's improvements are going so far, and you want to see them get even better, please consider joining the Patreon, link in the description. I know it seems like a lot of money, but even $1 a month helps to get closer to that goal. So does sharing the video with friends or even on social media, where other people might say, hey, I like seeing all this crazy movement and silly anime jokes. I'd pay for that. That's it. That's the pitch. I won't take up any more of your time, and I just hope you enjoy the rest of the episode.
Anyway, you and 2B are trying to co-parent a Tamagotchi. So far, you've kept it alive.
Sorry.
So far, you've kept it alive for 5 years. Does it gain sentience? Do you forget to feed it? And does 2B get reset before it does?
Oh my god. I hate that about the anime. I hate that so much about the anime. 2B gets reset constantly in the anime, but in the game she doesn't get reset at all. Like she I hate the fact that the ending of the game is like spoiled really on in season 2. Right, sorry. No, she doesn't reset before the Tamagotchi does, because I believe in the video game version of 2B. Yes, it gains sentience because somehow ChatGPT hooks into it. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought you meant Tachikoma to begin with, not Tamagotchi. So yes, it gains sentience because it hooks into Tachikoma. Do I forget to feed it? Yes, because I'm a terrible person. Or I try to feed it fish and then it dies. What?
So, if you suddenly became the protagonist of 100 girlfriends who really love you, how long would it take before you forgot half of their names, got smothered to death by affection, or begged a random god to be reincarnated as a houseplant?
Oh my god. I don't know, because I think the names are really clever. And like even AI, which is one of the she's the fourth girl. I love the fact that her like she's completely sort of like emotionless. And you know, then there's the one of the latest ones who has like really long bangs. Her name is MemoMii. It's like, you know, so she's a meme. Oh god, I think the baseball one is called Sado because she's a sadomasochist. I honestly I don't know how long it would be before I forget them.
There is 100 of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how long it would be before I'd start forgetting names. It depends on how real it is to me. And how long would it be before I wish I was a houseplant? Probably after the third infighting or the third civil war between the girlfriends. There you go. You know, and I'll be like, you know what? I think a houseplant has it easier.
Oh, Xeno. What anime plot was damaged the most by an inclusion of a sim character?
Ranma half. Fucking Hapasai. My dear God. So I actually liked the first 2 seasons of the original Ranma half. It was pretty solid, right? But then the 3rd season introduced Hapasai, which I think is either Ranma's father's teacher or Ranma's grandfather. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's the teacher. But he's just an underwear thief. And it ruined the rest. And it had 5 additional seasons. I never finished it. I couldn't finish it because it was just, oh, what hijinks is Hapasai up to this time? Like, he's stealing underwear. It's always him stealing underwear. It's, yeah, 100% fucking Hapasai. Oh, uninstall. Do not want.
So, Xeno, you have finally landed that date with 02 that you've been yearning for. What's your game plan for surviving dinner without becoming her darling?
Oh God, this feels very much what's the whole sister leveling situation with Xeno. You know, this is just a pretend date. How would I think the best solution to rejecting 02 is to tell her I don't like honey.
Is that a reference that I don't get because I haven't watched
so
Darling
in the series, like she's constantly, I can't remember what the fucking kid's name is. She's constantly trying to feed main protagonist Kun, and she slathers fucking everything in honey. Right? Alternatively, we lead down the path of when she then leaves for space, and instead of me following her, but okay, bye! Don't let the space hit you on the way out.
So, if your waifu isn't real, but your feelings are, does that make you emotionally single or spiritually married? How many hours of screen time does it take before simping for an anime waifu becomes tax deductible as emotional support?
Oh my god, that's brilliant. So totally spiritually married, 100% all the way. And how long does it become? I have no idea, because like I've never done any of that sort of, you know.
He's never paid taxes.
No, because all our stuff is done from our income. Like, you know, we don't have to file our own taxes at all. Shit. I don't know. A year? Does that seem reasonable?
Is that in-game time?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay.
What anime character deserved more simps than she got?
Are we talking about in-universe, or are we talking about, like...
In-universe.
You know what? I'm going to say Jabril from No Game No Life. I swear she has 0 simps. That's not okay. Jabril deserves simps. Simps for Jabril.
And I'm one of them.
Yeah, but like we're out of universe. In universe, like she don't even fucking have Sora. Sora is just like such a dick to her.
Well, Senpai, thank you for sharing. Unfortunately, your story has triggered one of us, confused the other, and somehow made Plant of Wisdom download Tinder? As a group, we've decided to revoke your... As a group, we've decided to revoke your anime streaming privileges for 48 hours, so take this time to reflect. Or touch grass, or both.
Wait, is it the grass of the running track in Uma Musume?